Vladimir Putin's mansion worth $1.4 billion on the Black Sea coast resembles a modern-day Versailles. There are 2 helipads, a hockey rink, a chapel, a tea house, a greenhouse, and, most impressively, a strongly guarded hidden castle on the 170-acre property. Putin's palace is encircled by a 20-foot-high fence and miles of dense woodland. The estate is inaccessible and surrounded by an isolated seashore and mountain range. Boats are not even permitted near the coast. You're going to travel somewhere very few people have gone before. Here's a glimpse inside Putin's opulent hidden mansion. Before we enter Putin's 17,691 square meter palace, let's have a look around the grounds. A magnificent arboretum can be seen behind Putin's residence. You'll witness $5 million worth of unusual trees that aren't native to Russia as we move through. When you reach the arboretum's conclusion, you'll be in front of a sculpture park with busts of notable Russian political personnel. So, let's go to Putin's 2,500 square meter greenhouse on the west coast. It's a little much inside the $4 million greenhouse. You'll see Putin's collection of exotic plants and blossoms, and yes, it will catch your attention. Here's a startling fact. Vladimir spends $200,000 each year on a crew of 40 gardeners and decorators. Let's continue heading north and have a look at the other structures on Putin's land. There's a magnificent church and a tea bar. Let us take the access road to Putin's helipads. One on each side of a big grassy hill. You could think it's simply a hill, yet there's something amazing beneath it. Grab your cold coat because we're headed into Putin's DHL-size hockey rink. Who knows, maybe we'll catch him playing a game one day. As we proceed north on the twisty road, garages, a communication tower, staff buildings, a petrol station, and a 20-foot-tall fence surround the land. Let us stroll back to Putin's residence and step inside. The mansion's remarkable appearance is the first thing you'll notice. The Roman-style columns are stunning. The enormous imperial eagle adornment on the wrought iron gate is made entirely of gold. We'll enter the courtyard after passing through the gate. If you glance around the garden, you'll discover nicely trimmed hedges in the shape of hearts. That's great! Doesn't the fountain in the center of the courtyard exude elegance? When we depart the courtyard and enter the building, you'll see that the corridors are ornamented with gold highlights and eagle insignias. Let's open the big doors and have a look inside Putin's. The Athenian chamber serves as a conference space. The dome is decorated with Renaissance-style watercolor paintings, while the walls are ornamented with rare artwork and gold. Putin paid more than $5 million for the sculptures. If you look above, you'll find 2 huge crystal chandeliers costing around $200,000 apiece that were commissioned. Let us go down the corridor to Putin's music room. We could catch a glimpse of him playing a sonata on his grand piano. The gym is on the opposite end of the first floor, and as we walk down the corridor, we'll pass through 6 bedrooms packed with fine Italian furniture created by Pizzoli. Let us enter Putin's dining room through those big swinging doors. There is $500,000 in fine Italian furniture and a $54,000 bar table. Let's go down the corridor and enter Putin's bar area. There are almost $100,000 in rare spirits here. Putin's auditorium is accessible through the doors at the far end of the space. When we proceed inside, you'll find that it's actually 2 stories tall and extends into the palace's top floor. When we go to the palace's higher floor, we will enter Putin's master bedroom. A $27,000 Pizzoli leather sofa and a $27,000 dressing table can be found to the right. When we walk out of the bedroom and down the corridor, you'll see skylights on the roof that let in a lot of natural light. This floor contains 4 extra bedrooms, all of which are furnished with exquisite Italian furniture. These doors lead to Putin's $10 million gambling room, or the Hall of Entertainment, as he refers to it. You'll see the slot machines and poker table at the far end of the room if you peek over there. The craps table and roulette wheels are visible. Last but not least, Chinese dignitaries who meet with Putin at the baccarat table. In case you're wondering, we're going down the corridor into the hookah room because we can't get enough supporter. This area is furnished with velvet furnishings, and in the center is a tiny stage where dancers can perform for Putin and visiting dignitaries. Take the elevator down to the basement. We'll enter a chamber that contains Putin's $10 million swimming pool as we make our way to the basement's west side. This room is immediately attached to a spa area with massage tables and a sauna. Let's go down the corridor to the Turkish bath. This is the location of Middle Eastern dignitaries. Visitors to Putin may unwind. That's something I don't want to think about any longer. We'll enter the Aqua Dance Club as we move towards the west side of the basement floor. This one-of-a-kind facility serves as both a bathhouse and a bar. When we make our way to the east side of the basement level, Putin and his friends can take a drink around the fountain. As we make our way down to the corridor on the south side of the basement level, ingredients are flown in from all around Russia. We'll enter Putin's cinema room, where he likes viewing old films. The wine cellar and tasting room are located right next door. It has $1 million in rare wine. Follow me via the secret passageway. Let's go via the underground tunnels and out onto the beach. Did you know Putin has 8 official residences? The Grand Kremlin Palace underwent $1 billion in renovations in the 1990s. That's all there is to it, people. Thank you for watching.